On the corner of an old cobblestone street stood 12 plus 1. To most, it was just another relic from the past. A towering structure built in 1896. Its red brick walls were cracked with age, ivy creeping across the stone like veins. Its tall arched windows were black at night, reflecting nothing but shadows. From the outside, it looked lifeless, but the locals knew better. They avoided it, crossed the street when walking by, refused to speak of its real name, because 12 plus 1 was actually Building 13, and the unlucky souls who wandered inside, well, most never came back out the same. It was late one rainy evening when Emily Carter, a university student with a love for old architecture, stumbled upon the building. She had been exploring the city, her umbrella barely shielding her from the storm. Lightning cracked overhead, and when she saw the building's looming silhouette, curiosity pulled her closer. "This place is beautiful," she whispered, stepping onto the worn stone steps. The heavy doors creaked open on their own, as though inviting her in. Against her better judgment, she stepped inside. The lobby smelled of damp wood and dust. Faded portraits lined the walls, their subjects staring down with hollow eyes. A grand chandelier hung above, swaying slightly. Though there was no breeze, Emily wrapped her coat tighter and tried to shake off the unease. But the doors slammed shut behind her. She jumped, spinning around. "Hello, anyone here?" Silence. Her phone flickered, then went black. The building swallowed the sound of her voice like an endless pit. A faint echo drifted down the corridor. "I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here." Emily froze. The voice was her own, yet she hadn't said anything. Her pulse quickened. She shouted again. "Can you hear me? Help! Somebody? Please!" The echo returned, twisted and mocking. "No one helps you, poor girl. No one ever does." Emily's breath caught in her throat. "Who's there?" The air shifted, cold as ice, and then it spoke, deep, mechanical, and almost amused. "Welcome to building number 13. Her knees weakened. "What the hell is going on?" The voice droned like a teacher reciting a lesson. "Damaging property is illegal. Defacing walls. Sticking chewing gum in public places. All violations of law. But rudeness is worse. And rudeness demands punishment." Emily shook her head in disbelief. I'm sorry. Please, I didn't mean anything. I'm sorry." "Being sorry," the voice said calmly, "is polite, but there must always be consequences. To make amends, write 'I am sorry' on the mirror in front of you. Use something very special." Her eyes darted around until she spotted it. A tall, cracked mirror at the end of the hall. With what?" she asked. The voice hissed. "You'll find it above your head." Slowly, Emily lifted her gaze. Her stomach turned cold. A blade hung just above her wrist, gleaming faintly in the dim light. She stumbled back, shaking her head violently. No, you can't be serious." The floor trembled beneath her feet. Dust fell from the ceiling. "Denying your punishment," the voice thundered, "is not morally accepted. We descend until you choose." Suddenly, the ground split open, and the floor beneath her began to lower, like an elevator plunging into darkness. Emily clutched her chest as the air grew heavy. Each breath burned. "The deeper you go," the voice lectured, "the less oxygen you have. The deeper you go, the more your body fails. Your lungs will collapse. Your organs will suffer. Death is inevitable." She gasped for air, her head spinning. "Fine," she screamed. I'll do it. The descent stopped. The silence pressed against her ears. "Good," the voice said with approval. "Accepting punishment is the mark of a mature human being. It shapes society. It shapes you." Her hands trembled violently as she reached up, grasping the blade. A thin cut split across her wrist. Pain shot through her body. Tears blurred her vision, but she smeared her blood across the mirror, scrawling the words, "I am sorry," Her sobs filled the hallway. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The voice softened, almost gentle. Excellent. I knew you could do it. Just one more thing. Finish your apology. And then this nightmare ends. You'll wake up. You'll see the sun again. Emily forced herself to finish, her blood trailing down the mirror in shaky letters. At last, she collapsed to her knees. Fantastic work. The voice whispered. Now, we rise. The ground rumbled, and the floor began to lift. The air lightened. Emily's chest ached, but she could breathe again, slowly. The elevator of shadows carried her back to the surface. When the doors opened, she found herself once again in the lobby of 12+1. The chandelier hung still. The portraits were silent. The grand wooden doors stood open, revealing the rain-soaked street outside. It was as though nothing had happened. Emily staggered out, clutching her wrist, the night air filling her lungs. She turned back to the building one last time. From the outside, it was the same. Quiet, empty, innocent. But she knew. She had been inside Building 13, and some nightmares never truly end.